Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I know it's Saturday morning, but guess what? You don't know when I'm going to get these here receipts. You don't know when, well, I don't know when someone's going to reach out and say, Queen, please. So I know it's early, but hey, like I say, this feature, it can happen whenever, anytime, on any day. And I don't know when someone's going to reach out to me. And so they have, and we're going to share and we're going to come together, Queens, calling all queens, share. We're calling all queens because we have a queen that needs help. And I don't even think she knows she needs help, but she needs help. Share, share, share. Okay? Please, you guys. I'm flabbergasted at what I received. Um, and this is a true story. I did reach out to the individual briefly, just to, offer some, some type of rationality, as a friend, as gently as I could. So, yeah, share, guys. We're going to get right into it, right into it. So, I'm not going to tell you how I came across this SOS, but it came across my face. I so the information was presented to me, and so we're going to share it anonymously, and we're going to come together with a resolve. And this is something that I believe should not be happening amongst our sisters. We should have a little bit more respect and values for ourselves, and we should have integrity. But honey, sometimes when we get desperate, things happen like this, right? Um, and so listen, Queen to Queen channel is for women. We try to empower women. This feature, uh, hey, how you doing, BSC TV? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So I got you guys share, 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 share. We're gonna get right into it. So some information came across my path, and I'm going to share it. I'm going to read. Let me just make sure I don't want to miss a beat. So let me just read verbatim. So I want to phrase it so you guys, because I told her I'm going to remain anonymous, and I'm not going to tell you how I got the information, but I did get it. And basically, what happened was the young lady is in a relationship. She's in a relationship with this guy, right? However, the guy is also in another relationship. Um, I can say it's his wife. It's his wife. And but she is still in this relationship with this guy, right? And you would think, oh, it's a typical the guy's cheating on his wife situation, right? Which no woman should have to sustain that type of situation. Okay, but we're not talking about the wife today. We're talking about the young lady who's doing the cheating. Okay, so what happened was, I guess she wanted to let the wife know that she was having a relationship with the husband. So instead of using rational channels to communicate with the wife, which I feel she shouldn't be in a situation like that. She shouldn't even be communicating with the wife. She shouldn't even be in a relationship with a married man. I don't care how rocky the marriage is. You should have enough pride for yourself and enough integrity for yourself to not make yourself available for somebody who is unavailable, right? Um, you don't have to put yourself in that type of situation. If somebody loved you, you will wait, or they will go ahead and do what they need to do to be with you, right? So anyway, she decided she wanted to let the wife know, or the significant other know, that she was in a relationship with her man. So after a visit to their house, the wife and the husband's house, she decided to leave. Uh, this is so crazy. She decided to leave contraceptives in the wife's bonnet. She hid it in the bonnet to leave for the wife. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, you did what? And not only did she do that, she took a picture, smiling like she won. And so I did engage, and I you know, reached out and shared my thoughts because I could not believe that that woman did that. You have not won. You had enough courage to put the contraceptive in the woman's bonnet to say, "Hey, I've been with your husband." Is this what we're doing as women? Is this what we're doing as women, grown women? You have not won anything. You haven't won a prize because you don't even realize the situation that this man has put you in and that you have put yourself. Not only are you in this woman's house, you with her husband, he is not available. And the response was, well, he's going to leave her anyway. He don't really want to be with her anyway. If that was the case, then why don't you wait until that situation is resolved to approach that man? Or why don't he make you wait until until he's done with his situation that he's committed to re-engage in a relationship with you? But you want to hurt another sister by doing that. You a woman hurting another woman by doing that. It made you look trifling. That's the only word that can come in my mind. And I mean, we don't act like that. You don't allow a man to bring you that low. And I just was like, oh my God. I heard about the situation. It happened a couple of months ago, but it had resurfaced again. And I just was like, oh my God. So we're here to bring advice. My advice would be to leave the whole situation alone until things are resolved. And if it's really meant to be, then re-engage. My advice, I wish that, I could have talked to the young lady before she did that to say, hey, you don't need to be doing that. Here's a situation that's already in trouble. Here's a situation that's already strained, and you are making it worse. You intentionally trying to hurt another woman. And at the end of the day, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. But for her to do that to that woman was unacceptable. And it spoke of your character, it spoke of who you were as a woman. And that's not what we should be doing. To sit there and place that contraceptive in that woman's bonnet to say, hey, I've been with your man, that's not winning. You, in fact, are losing. You are losing. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna address what the wife should do, what I feel the wife should do, and then what the young lady should do. The wife, I feel, most definitely should just walk away. There should be she should be filing for divorce, or if she's willing to fight for the marriage, she should give the husband an ultimatum: either you leave this woman alone, or we're done. Um, I don't feel she should address the young lady at all. I would make the husband get tested, because you risking my life. But the boldness that this woman felt to walk in this lady's house and do that, the husband most definitely is not protecting the marriage. And if he's done with the marriage, he needs to go ahead and leave that young lady. But yeah, she walked in that woman's house, slept with her husband, and left the contraceptive in the woman's bonnet so that she can find it. I thought that was deplorable. And this is why we have stereotypes. This is why society stereotypes women as whores. This is why We get a bum rap, right? This is why men feel comfortable disrespecting us. This is why men have lowered their standards. You know, this is why women walk around with low self-esteem. But you should love yourself enough to not even be involved with a married man. You should value yourself enough to not even put yourself in that type of situation. And I don't understand why you would even feel proud to do such a thing. That's not having pride. I don't care what this man has told you. I don't care what he has told. Even if you guys do get together, look what you did to hurt another woman. Be strong and be bold and confident enough in yourself to wait in privacy. If that is truly the case, that he's going to divorce and don't want to be with her. But how often have we heard that story? Oh, our marriage is done, it's over. You know, we basically just waiting to get separated. We trying to get divorced. That don't mean re-engage in another relationship with somebody else. That means take care of your business and then move forward. Hey, Nene Nicole, how are you? Welcome to Queen Please. This is a new feature to my channel where individuals send in their situations, and we come up with a solution for them. Today, we're talking about a young lady who proudly placed a contraceptive, I'm just going to say a condom, in the bonnet, in a bonnet of the wife of the man she was sleeping with, so that she can know that she was there in the house. I think that's deplorable. I think it's deplorable. Like it was a trophy or something. It's just disgusting. Meanwhile, the man is just sitting back while you're making a total fool of yourself. Women don't behave like that. Little girls behave like that. You're not doing anything but causing another woman pain. And we don't behave like that. You want to be treated like a woman, then act like a woman. And what man is attracted to something like that? It's unreal how our women have the capability of debasing themselves to do such a thing. For what? To say that you want a man? To say that I'm with your man? Listen to what you're saying. I'm with your man, not I'm with my man. At the end of the day, you're going back home and this woman still has a house. They're sharing the same house, they're under the same roof together. And you're still on the outside looking in, putting condoms in bonnets. I thought that was deplorable. She made it public. And again, I said I did reach out. This is a true story. And it's hey, she didn't see nothing wrong with it. She gave her response that hey, he ain't trying to be with her anyway. But still, just let the relationship run its course before you engage. You don't throw salt on a wound. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. That's crazy. And have enough respect for yourself to tell that man, you need to wrap that up and finish that thing up before we go any further. Put in the chat if you have any advice for this lady. If you have any advice, I'm quite sure she'll be watching. For her, what her next step. The next step for me, I will tell her to do is back off and let them two individuals do their thing, because they had to be in a relationship. There had to be some type of commitment for them to even move in together and be in a and be married. You know what I'm saying? They're married. Like I don't get that. He had to have loved her enough to bring her into his life. And right now you're on the outside. The next step for you is to fall back, not to display this woman's pain, for all to see, and how does that make you look? Oh, I did this, oh, look what your man is doing. And the man is trash. I'm sorry, he's trash. He is trash for that. You don't bring another woman into your house to sleep in your bed that you share with another woman. There's nothing prideful about that. There's nothing prideful about that. What should she do? She should fall back. What should the wife do? Either you're gonna fight for your relationship, but most definitely you're gonna give an ultimatum. You're gonna leave her alone. We're gonna get some counseling, or guess what? I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. That's total disrespect on any level. Total disrespect on any level. And the husband, he needs to go and check his masculinity. He needs to check his manhood. What are you doing? What are you doing? The whole concept of cheating is so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. Even if you're in a situation and you in the right, you know what I'm saying? You still don't go outside and cheat. What you do is you go ahead and leave and establish yourself. You know what I'm saying? And take care of business and then re-engage into something else. But you don't go out and bring somebody else into your home, because things like that will happen. She throwing a dig at the girlfriend or the wife. You know what I'm saying? She throwing a dig. So she gonna put the condom in the woman's bonnet. Disgusting. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. And it's not ladylike at all. It's not ladylike at all. If you haven't won anything but shame, it's not cute. It's not funny. You coming in on the short end of the stick. That's what's happening. You missed the story. Hey Queen. This is the second. This is Hey Queen Sheila Terrell. Listen, this is our co-host Sheila. So guess what? We have our feature queen, Queen Please. We had some I ain't gonna say how I acquired it, but a young lady, this is the scenario. She is in a relationship with this guy who has another relationship going on, where is it a marriage or marriage, or just they're just together, boyfriend girlfriend. Because I don't want to give too much information away, but they are living in the house together. We'll just say that. But the young lady comes to visit the guy. Of course, they sleep together, whatever. She leaves the contraceptive, the condom, in the woman's bonnet so that she can find it when she comes home. This is a true story. This is a true story. To say I've been with your man, which in actuality she is debasing herself. She is debasing herself. You have not won. And I'm gonna keep saying that. When these outside chicks, they think that they win. They think that they're winning because you doing something with your man, or you think your man faithful. He was just over here. That ain't nothing to say. That's not no prize. What's really happening is you have lowered your standards so low that you're willing to take something that is not yours, that has not committed to you. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. You can't go get nobody else that's available. That you got to go get somebody else's scraps. That's exactly what's happening here. That's exactly what happening here. It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You have not won anything. You have not won anything. Anything at all. It don't make no sense. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. And if anybody want to come up and give some advice, you can. Let me see here. Drop the link. Let's see if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link and see if I can if anybody want to come up they can. Anybody want to come up, you can to talk. What advice would you give the sister? What would you tell her? At this point, she don't need advice. She needs to walk away. What advice would you give the wife? What advice would you give the wife? Because at the end of the day, you not in a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Because men have a way of telling you, "Oh, I'm going, baby, just hold on. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave her." Year one, year two, year three, and they don't leave. And meanwhile, your life is just tore up. It's just tore up. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on this man, and you doing things that you shouldn't be doing. You doing things that you just it's not ladylike. You doing things that is debasing. It's debasing. And meanwhile you waiting on this man, and he know what's happening. He's eating his cake. He's having his cake and eating it too. And it just should not be. It just should not. It just should not be. It just should not be. What I mean, what should she do now? Do you think she should approach the young lady? Because what happened was this was out on one of her social media platforms, where so I mean like the whole world can see. So should she approach the young lady? I don't know. I don't know. But it's sad to see this amongst our women, that we behave like this. It's sad to see this, and it's unfortunate, um, that women behave like this, and then you have some type of animosity towards the woman, and it's not the woman's fault, it's the man's fault, because he brought both of you guys into the situation by just engaging in, or just taking the initiative to cheat. If you just don't want to be with the person no more, then leave. You don't go out and bring somebody else into your home. No respect. You have no respect. You have no respect for that person that you're still committed to. Regardless of how bad the relationship is, you're still committed to this relationship, or you still living with her. Have enough decency to move out of the house or find different living situations. You don't bring the woman into the house. This is totally disrespect. But most definitely don't go on social media waving a condom around like it's a trophy. No, you have totally debased yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something. Every man that's seeing that is looking at you differently and how you moving. No man wants that. And it's the truth, sis. It's the truth all day. It's the truth all day. You waving a condom around like you the one. It's not your husband. You a sister wife. And basically, you know what I'm saying? You a sister wife. That's crazy. So I'm not gonna hold y'all long. My advice will be to leave the situation, leave it alone until that brother resolves that situation. Do not go back to that man's house, nowhere near that man's house. Do not put that situation on social media, because what's happening is you're hurting another sister when you do that. You're hurting a woman that he's with when you do that. And I wouldn't even have communication with the guy anymore. For the wife, I would say, if it's worth you, if you think the relationship is worth you fighting for, If fight for it, but if not, walk away. For me, I would walk away because the whole, you know, point that you bring somebody in the house in my bed and she got enough audacity to do that, that ain't gonna happen. It's a wrap, son. It's a wrap. And for the husband, I would say you a loser. Get your life right with God. Get yourself together and decide what you're going to do, what relationship you're going to break, and then you reevaluate, who you engaging with. You engaging with a woman that behaves like this, and that is that what you want? But hey, if it is, you need to resolve the situation you in, and then re-engage in the relationship. Yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. If you have a situation or a problem that you might want solved, or you just want to hear advice, send in, reach out. You will remain anonymously, and we'll come to a resolve. We'll discuss it and come to a resolve. Okay? This is your queen, Playling, saying bye bye.